the heavyweights. Mark Sinatra taking on Joseph Williams. Mark Sinatra is a tough fighter who's been getting better in the ring and is just one step away from achieving his goal.
It's definitely something that I picked up when I was in the military a few years ago, and I love it. It keeps me in shape. I love to compete. It's different from other sports because it's one-on-one. You know, there's no one else that you can blame the loss on. Everything's on you, and whatever you put in, you get out of it. All the hard work finally pays off and stuff. Last year I came close, and I just got beat last year just because I didn't fight my fight. And this year in the semifinal fight, I did fight my fight and really pushed the pace, and that's what got me the win. So just all the hard work that pays off, and it feels good to finally get in the finals after a few years.
Nice body shots.
Sukas has taken his chances, I'll tell you.
Oh, nice right hand.
Right hand lands.
Sinatra wants this one. He's got these great rights to the body. You don't see that in amateur boxing that much.
Nothing will compare to fighting in front of a bunch of cops and firemen, so I think that's definitely different. But just being in fighting at the Garden for the Golden Glove is totally different from the Battle of the Badges. A lot more is on the line, you know. So I'll be a little bit more nervous this time, but it'll be a different experience, but fun. Just to be, you know, mentioning the same name of guys like Jerry Clooney and Riddick Bowe and stuff like that, all the guys from New York. It's a great honor, and I'm just trying to enjoy it.
And there is police officer Mark Sinatra, a title winner in the Battle of the Badges. Now he wants the Golden Gloves Championship title tonight. Across the way, Joseph Williams. He was a champion in 2009, lost in the Open final last year, and he wants to win another title. It's a family matter.
My cousin Brian Adams, he got about 3, so I'm trying to beat his record. So, but it mean not, it's a good accomplishment for me.
So it's a family competition?
Yeah. Well, he don't know that until I get 4.
Well, Joseph, you got to get 2 before you get 3 or 4. So he goes after number 2 tonight. Here are the official introductions to this heavyweight bout from Kevin Van Meter.
And now, the 201-pound Open Championship. The referee is Frankie Martinez. In the gold corner, Mark Sinatra. 26 years old, he represents the Brotherhood Boxing Club. A police officer for the 113 Precinct in Queens. Mark won a gold medal in the 2009 NYPD versus FDNY tournament. His record, 1 decision, 1 bye. And in the blue corner, Joseph Williams, Jr. 22 years old, Rockaway Ropes, BC is his representative. He's from Queens. Joseph is a youth counselor at his local community center. He won 3 Metros titles and the 2009 201 plus novice Golden Gloves title. His record, 1 stop contest, 1 decision.
Won the novice championship in 2009, and last year he said he was overconfident in the final.
And you know something? You talk about addition from subtraction. He won the super heavyweight at 230. He's fighting tonight at 193.
Wow.
So if he was overconfident or wasn't focused last year, I think he is this year.
Little training will do that. Mark Sinatra in the gold, Joseph Williams in the blue, and Williams launching that jab and then comes underneath with a little power to send Sinatra back. That left underneath and left uppercut effective.
Yeah, Williams is throwing nice angles there on that left hook or uppercut.
His cousin Brian Adams is director of the Golden Gloves. I don't think he knows how good he can be or how good he is.
Sinatra began boxing when he was in the Marines. He had 2 tours of duty in Iraq. Oh, man. Talk about putting your life on the line. Boxed very well in the NYPD boxing team. Frankie Martinez, the referee, and a good one, has been for years.
Sammy talked about Sinatra. You put in a full tour, if you will, as a police officer, and then you find time to train for the Golden Gloves. What a dedication.
Oh,
He told me today that he gets up before work and does his training and then goes and does his 12-hour shifts.
Now Williams switched to southpaw, turns back to orthodox here. And it's amazing when you think about the dedication that you have to have and the discipline to do that.
And Williams as well, when you think of it, they lose that much weight from last year.
He must be serious.
That's a good sign. Well, both of these guys are hard punchers, but they've kind of settled in right now.
I think the adrenaline peaked and came down a little bit. You don't see a battle of the jabs right now. Well, there's a couple.
A few jabs and a few feints to hopefully dictate the pace.
They're right in striking range. It seems like Williams holding back just a little bit instead of he keeps loading for that one big shot.
I think he's looking for that overhand right over the jab of Sinatra.
Good job by Sinatra. He blocked most of those punches.
Keeps his hands nice and high.
Good work with the right hand by Williams. Went to the body, then upstairs. Williams switching back and forth as the final seconds tick off in round one of this heavyweight championship bout. This Golden Gloves heavyweight championship bout. Joseph Williams in the blue, Mark Sinatra in the gold.
Williams seems the more comfortable of the two in there. He's throwing them overhand rights and touching to the body now and then as well. I don't think Sinatra has thrown as many punches what he has done in his semi-finals and leading on to the final.
And watching Williams throw an overhand right, he's throwing it from a strange angle, John. Just not really a loop. I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from.
Yeah, well, he throws his jab pretty strange as well. It's like an upwards kind of straight hook. Sinatra having some success. Needs to let the hands go a little bit more often.
Sinatra was working the jab toward the end of round one.
Williams working that jab right now. Sinatra needs to get busier. He needs to get off first.
That's a pretty good-looking jab that Williams has. He needs to keep throwing it.
And he's moving side to side as well and just poking it out there. I think Sinatra's trying to load up on his big right hand, which is his favorite punch.
I agree with you, John. Sinatra's just waiting a little too long. That's a good jab.
It's a nice jab, but there's nothing after it, you know. And he's standing bouncing there straight in front of him.
You see the body work that's happening is coming from Williams' side, not from Sinatra. He likes to throw body shots. I don't see why he doesn't throw them. There's some shots. Look at an overhand right, as you mentioned earlier, John. I mean, fights like that, you throw a left to the body.
Yeah, and especially when you've got your opponent on the ropes, that's the best time for you to unload heavy and powerful shots to the body. But Sinatra just seems to be that second slower.
And Williams switches and lands with a combination.
Williams certainly looks the more relaxed. And is letting his hands do the talking. And an RB right hook there to the body as well.
Yeah, he was working in the orthodox position. Now as a southpaw, it's still working.
A straight left hand by Williams. He's thrown the more accurate punches in this bout.
Sinatra, for some reason, doesn't seem to be able to get off any of his punches.
Just waiting and waiting.
And he lunges on with the right hand and falls on. Lands a short right there.
And again,
but Williams dances round circles, gives him an angle.
There was a chance for Sinatra, and he didn't take it. Williams finishes up with a combination. Earlier this evening, one of the greats of all time graced us here in the ring, Smokin' Joe Frazier. 40 years after after the memorable bout, the fight of the century with Muhammad Ali here at Madison Square Garden. Look at those moves. He's still got the moves and the hands. Smoking Joe picking up the Daily News Award here tonight. Great to see him. He looks great. Acknowledge the crowd. And there's a... Tony, he's got it.
He's got it.
There's that dance.
It's a dance-off tonight.
It's great to see him. Now, can Sinatra, is there enough time for Sinatra to turn this around in this one round?
The only way you can do it is start throwing punches. He can't be worried about getting hit or countered. He's got to push forward. He's got to keep Williams on the ropes, and he's got to start letting his hands go.
I like Williams' second round, Tony. How about you?
I did too. In fact, I gave him the last 2 rounds. He's very effective either southpaw or orthodox. He's back to orthodox ground, but he's letting his hands go. Sinatra is not. Nice left hook.
You know what? Williams looks like he really wants this.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going after it right now.
He certainly looks more confident, and a nice right hand to the body of Sinatra there now.
And not that Sinatra doesn't want it, but Sinatra hasn't been able to get going.
His timing at all, just he hasn't been able to get his jab going. He hasn't been able to bring over his right hand that he so often likes, and was very successful for him on his run up to the final.
And Williams has really been using, well, he was using the right to the body. Now he's turned southpaw. But he's been digging into Sinatra's body the last couple of rounds.
That was a good right hand by Sinatra, but again, just one punch landing.
And this is where usually he would have most of his success, as we've seen in his previous contests.
Says something what good training would do to fight and win at 230, but to come down, and he looks so much better at 193.
Yeah.
And he's enjoying himself in there. You can see the way his body language is, the way he's moving, switching stance.
A lot of snap on his punches.
Yeah. And for a big guy, it's amazing how much snap there is in them. Nice body shot.
From underneath.
Not the most significant. And now a body shot and a right hand over the top. Williams is having fun in there right now. Oh, and another big right.
His offense is so diversified. Overhand right and shots underneath.
There's that overhand right landing. Beating Sinatra to the punch, throwing more punches, and landing effective punches is Joseph Williams.
He brings up a lovely uppercut to the body and right hook to the chin. He's throwing punches from every angle.
It's almost as if Sinatra's in neutral. He's in no gear. He's not doing anything.
He just seems to be thinking too much. He's not getting off. And Williams is beating him to the punch every time.
Body shots.
Nice body shots by Williams. Doubled it up and everything. Oh, he's having fun in there.
Williams only 22 years old, showing some potential.
Sharp jabs. The right hand's coming from different angles. And Mark Sinatra has no answer.
Again, he goes on and he stands there for a second.
A little stumble by Sinatra. He's okay. As the final seconds tick off, and what's been a good performance by Joseph Williams.
Absolutely, everything's working for him. I mean, it's funny when the guy is successful as an orthodox fighter, switches southpaw, and then he's still successful. Then he switches back, and he's still successful.
Well, if his cousin, Brian Adams, the director of the Golden Gloves, gave him any inspiration, Joseph Williams took it. And there's cousin Brian, owner of 3 Golden Gloves titles himself. A great amateur champion.
Williams may be closing the family gap tonight.
Brian. He worked for it, and it paid off.
Body work always seems to pay off. He comes under and over, and he did it over and over again. And he stuck with what worked, John. Never gave up.
Yeah, lovely combinations. He actually doubled up to the body as well on a few occasions. And that right cross, I mean, when you're getting hit to the stomach, the first thing that happens, your hands drops, and then you've got a right hand coming at your chin. Nice combination.
That's the smile of a winner. He won a title in 2009. Missed out last year. losing in the final. And looks like a champion tonight.
He does.
He certainly enjoyed himself.
Yes, he did.
And that's what this is all about.
Boxers to the middle of the ring. Here comes Joseph Williams. Here's the announcement of the champion.
The 201-pound open champion is from the blue corner, Joseph Williams Jr.
Joseph Williams, now a two-time Golden Gloves champion, as he wins a unanimous decision victory over Mark Sinatra. Joseph Williams and his cousin, Brian Adams, puts the Golden Gloves around his neck, gives him a little love shove. But it was quite a performance by Joseph Williams. He's the heavyweight open champion in the New York Daily News Golden Gloves. The look of a champion right there.
I'm going to take out.
Back strong this one.
2 years ago, you won weighing 230.
Yeah.
You win tonight weighing 190. How's that feel?
It felt excellent. I still felt like I was a super heavyweight, but I was much lighter. I still felt strong. And like I told you earlier, I was going to take my time in boxing and take what he give me. And that's what I did.
You went to the body, underneath, over the top. You had, everything was working for you tonight.
Yeah, I felt real good, explosive. And he was throwing his jab. And last time I fought him, his jab was a little quick. So I guess I've been working because it slowed up for me. So I was able to get underneath that and throw some good shots in there and try to slow him down.
What's the future for you?
I want to try to make it probably like 185 and think about turning pro maybe.
You might get fast if you get to 185.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
And let's go back to ringside and Sam Rosen.
Thanks very much, Tony.